Coming to you from the heart of the Motherlode, this is EDC's Week in Review, your March 14th edition. Thank you for tuning in. This week's weather is a fun roller coaster with rainy surprises on Friday and Monday, but the sun jumps in with mostly clear skies the rest of the time. And remember, there's snow up the hill, so pack chains if you're headed that way, and watch out for flooding if you're headed down the hill. Now onto our top stories. Fire leaves family homeless. The morning of March 13th, firefighters rushed to a mobile home fire on Sly Park Road near Mace Road in Pollock Pines, according to Dorado Fire. Flames had already taken hold of the home and a shed by the time crews got there, forcing a quick road closure that since lifted. No one got hurt, and the fire didn't jump to other houses nearby. The family who lived there is now getting help from the American Red Cross. Cal Fire and Diamond Springs Fire also helped, and they are still investigating what sparked the fire. Federal sting snags 8. On March 11th, federal agents swept through South Lake Tahoe, arresting 8 people at 7 homes, as detailed by the El Dorado County DA's office. The operation, led by DHS, DEA, and FBI, with Douglas County Sheriff's support, zeroed in on suspects from a drug probe, sex offenders, or those with warrants. Their rap sheets included heavy hitters like child molestation, rape, and peddling guns near schools. 4 had been deported previously. DA Vern Pearson credited the joint effort for bolstering safety across the region. DHS kicked off deportation steps, working within Senate Bill 54's local limits. Supervisors wrestle budget woes. The Board of Supervisors met on March 11th, facing a projected $17 to $18 million budget gap for the 2025 to 26 fiscal year, prompting a review of discretionary programs like contributions to the Placerville Aquatic Center and senior daycare, with proposals to cut costs by consolidating records management for a potential $372,000 savings or transferring services to nonprofits. They directed staff to analyze these options and return by April 8th with a plan to spread cuts proportionately across departments, potentially impacting services countywide. The board approved zoning changes for Diamond Springs Community Park and Cameron Park parcel split, addressing traffic concerns raised by residents. Transportation Director Rafael Martinez updated the 2025 Capital Improvement Program, advancing White Rock Road widening and moving Missouri Flat Road widening to the unfunded list, with adoption slated for June. Public comments pushed for efficiencies like consolidating offices and prioritizing county values and cuts, amid concerns over administration costs outpacing direct services. The meeting adjourned with supervisors emphasizing data-driven decisions aligned with the strategic plan, reconvening March 25th. Business Park eyes apartments. A plan's brewing to add up to 494 apartments in the El Dorado Hills Business Park. Pac Trust's Gateway El Dorado proposal mixes housing, shops, and warehouses on 100 acres, shifting from the park's research-only zoning. It's got 13 acres for stores, 5 for multifamily, and 22 for open space, plus a private road and stoplight they'll fund. Developer Scott Hodson says single-use zoning's outdated, and this hub could spark growth, where the parks lag below 50% built. Locals like George Steed dig the retail idea but worry about traffic. The county's set to dive into environmental reviews next. March 11th City Council meeting. At the March 11th City Council meeting, a workers' compensation report revealed a decline in claims and costs, though cancer-related claims remain costly drivers. Public comments addressing fire safety, sign ordinance enforcement, and the need for Clay Street Bridge improvements, while the council moved a fine appeal hearing to March 25th and approved a letter opposing a cannabis excise tax increase, citing industry struggles. A trail maintenance and security report proposed an Adopt a Trail program and increased police patrols. The council also greenlit a $5,000 request to the county to support the aquatic center, as most of the residents it serves are from outside of city limits. The Main Street public restroom was approved for upgrades to curb vandalism, and the next city council meeting will be held March 25th. Placerville fills commission seats. Placerville City Council held a special March 5th meeting to pick new planning and parks commissioners. 9 folks vied for 2 parks and recreation spots. Andre Pitchley and Michael Potter landed the appointments. 6 applied for planning, with Catherine Silverston and Alyssa Stratton snagging the seats. Interviews ran smooth, filling gaps left by expiring terms. The newbies join ongoing meetings, parks on third Wednesdays at 5:30 p.m., planning March 16th at 6 p.m., both at Town Hall with the appointed terms running through March 2029. And now for some news nuggets. Gay Willard of El Dorado Hills and Ruth Carter of Placerville received the State Senate District 4 Woman of the Year awards from Senator Marie Alvarado Gil. Michael Friend received a certificate at the March 11th Placerville City Council meeting for his long service on the Planning Commission since 2001, recognized for his tech skills and historic preservation efforts. A biscuit and gravy cook-off on March 29th at 10 a.m. at Georgetown's VFW Post 9241 will raise funds for veterans with $10 to enter and $7 to taste, featuring a cash prize and raffle. Georgetown Divide Rotary Club's second annual poker run is on March 22nd, costing $75 per vehicle, with a scenic drive ending at the VFW to fund local projects. Posh Bagel is expanding with 2 new El Dorado Hills locations at Town Center and Sienna Ridge, aiming to open late 2025 or early 2026. Congressman Kevin Kiley will address forest issues at the Amador El Dorado Forest Forum on March 19th at 6 p.m. at the Pollock Pines Camino Community Center, with RSVP required by March 17th. The draft environmental impact report for the El Dorado County Broadband Fiber Project is now available for review on the county website. And on to our closing stories. Curler strikes national gold. Chris Hillman, 54, from El Dorado Hills, just nabbed a curling national title, as shared in Village Life. He started curling in Canada in 1998, then found the Wine Country Curling Club at Roseville Skate Town in 2015 after a chance chat at a Christmas tree lot. At the rink, the club can quickly prep the ice with a Zamboni, then they're ready to pull out their 40-pound stones, which come from Scotland or Wales. Hillman's team won bronze years back, but this time, after a regional showdown in Nevada, they took the Arena Nationals in Wausau, Wisconsin. They went 4-1 in pool play, dodged the defending champs, and now get a free shot at next year's title. Hillman's pondering coaching or mixed doubles next to keep the club sharp. Skiers and boarders win big. County high schoolers crushed it at the California-Nevada Ski and Snowboard Championships last week at Sierra Tahoe. El Dorado High's men's snowboarding and ski teams both snagged first, while their women's ski team hit second. Ponderosa's men's ski team carved into second, and Oak Ridge took third. Standouts like Maddox Spitzer and Mason Beverly topped the men's snowboard all-state list, with Dylan McLeod and Greta Aronowitz shining in skiing. The Cougars also hauled in second place combined trophies for both ski and snowboard. And this has been EDC's Week in Review, your March 14th edition. Thank you for tuning in. And as always, if you enjoy our content, please like, subscribe, and share with a friend. And if you want to learn more about these stories, please see the show notes.